What up, YouTube? T-Movies here. It's Thursday. That means it's not my time for my opening this week's segment because I'm probably not going to do that segment for a while. But it is Throwback, so that means I'm going to do my Throwback Thursday video. I didn't really make one last week because with everything going on, I was like, nah, didn't really feel like making much videos last week. So my Throwback segment is back. And if you guys don't know what it is, it's where I talk about my favorite the movies that turned 10 and 20 this week. Anyway, here are the films celebrating its 10th anniversary. Alright, one of which is the Jennifer Aniston and Gerard Butler abysmal comedy, The Bounty Hunter. This movie just sucked. I like Jennifer Aniston, but most of her film critics have always been questionable, and Gerard Butler, he usually always needs a new agent, so... And if you guys don't know, The Bounty Hunter stars Gerard Butler as a Milo boy who's just down on his luck bounty hunter, and he ends up thinking that he's seeing this upswing in fortune when he gets a call to bring his bail jumping ex-wife, who's this reporter named Nicole, played by Jennifer Aniston. And so yeah, and you also had Horrible Bosses co-stars Jason Sudeikis and Charlie Day. The movie was directed by Legally Blonde director Andy Tennant, who, by the way, his new movie, The Secret, looks pretty decent. But this movie was horrible. It wasn't funny. The acting was not so good, so yeah. Alright. Next up, it is City Island, which is a indie film that had Andy Garcia, Julia Margulies, Stephen Strait. Pretty decent little film. You know, it stars this Andy Garcia as his prison guard named Vince Rizzo, who wants to quit his job to become a actor, and so he also needs to make up for his lost time with Tony, who's his long lost son. And you got Juliana Margulies as his wife. You got some pretty good cast members in this. You know, great performances by Andy Garcia. Julianne Margulies was great. Some really decent. You had Alan Arkin was in this film. Really good flick. All right. Also turning 10, we got Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the first film based on the Papa children's book by Jeff Kinney. You know, starring Zachary Gordon as the role of Greg Heffley. I really love Diary of a Wimpy Kid. The sequels were pretty good too, but the first film is really good. It's really has lots of charm to it. A great coming of age tale. It was one of the earliest roles for Chloe Moretz. Some really good cast members, and I really enjoyed it. And of course, we had a couple of other ones since then. But if you guys haven't really seen Diary of a Wimpy Kid, go check that one out. Alright. Also turning 10, we got Repo Man, which is like about a guy who repossesses organs, and it stars Jude Law, Forrest Whitaker. Now, I do love me a good movie where people are repossessing organs. You know, Repo Genetic Opera is pretty good. But holy cow, Repo Man was god awful. You know, it was like, I guess you could say it was like Repo Genetic Opera, just without the singing and all that. It was abysmal. The effects was horrible. Definitely one of Jude Law's worst flicks he's ever been in. Alright. There's also Noah Baumbach's Greenberg with Ben Stiller, which was pretty decent. Another film that turns 10. Holy cow, I can't believe this. It's The Runaway. It's a film about, the famed girl group, The Runaways, with Kristen Stewart as Joan Jett, Dakota Fanning as Cherry Carey. I love The Runaways. It's really good. You got Micah Shen as their manager. It was from the same guy, from the same female director who just did The Turning. Yeah, this movie is terrific. Great performances by Kristen Stewart, by Dakota Fanning. It'll make you become a fan of The Runaways. You know, if you guys haven't really seen The Runaways yet, go check it out. Really terrific film. Alright, now the films that turned 20 this week the Julia Roberts Oscar winning role of Erin Brockovich, which Erin Brockovich is amazing. Directed by Steven Soderbergh, starring Albert Finney, Aaron Eckhart. Love Erin Brockovich. I mean, Julia Roberts won her Oscar for a reason. I would thought this movie came out a little later, but anyway, crazy to believe it's 20 this year, but But my favorite film, I love Erin Brockovich, but my favorite film that turns 20, holy cow, I can't believe this. Final Destination is 20 years old this week. Wrap your heads around that. We've been living in we've been seeing the Final Destination universe grow since 20 years ago. I love Final Destination. It's a very different story. I mean, it's not really a movie about a serial killer coming around killing people. It's really a movie about death killing people and proves you can't escape death. And yeah, of course, since then we had lots of other Final Destination movies. They talk about doing another one. So crazy, it is insane to believe that Final Destination is 20 this week. But let me leave it to you guys. Which of these are stands out to you the most? Out of the 10-year list, my favorite film out of the 10-year one is actually Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I really adore Diary of a Wimpy Kid a lot. And my favorite out of the 20-year one, Erin Brockovich is terrific. I'm going to Final Destination because I'm a horror nut, obviously. So yeah, but let me leave it to you guys. Anyway, drop a comments below of which of these films stand out to you the most. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is your C Movie signing off.